Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for February 24th, 2017. For your Friday, we're going to have the peak heating day of this thrust of warm air that we've been having for the last couple of days. This is going to be the peak heating day, I think. And we have a warm front that moved through overnight that will be off to the north, we think. We were some question on how far north this would get if it would get hung up over the northern parts of our coverage area. Does not look like it's going to be the case now. It's in association with this area low pressure, which is driving it. This is all moving off to the north, and because of that, the warmth will have a clear path to get further north here and unabated. So this is going to mean temperatures are going to be 70 to 75 degrees across our coverage area today. So it's going to be a very warm day, and in some cases 30 degrees above what is considered to be normal for February 24th. So there's some cases unprecedented warmth. There will be some records set today, but in other cases it's going to be close. All right, so this is moving off to the north. We are expecting partly cloudy skies this morning. Can't rule out some fog, especially in these areas right up here, closest to the front earlier on, but I do think the fog lifts and burns off, and we go back to partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Going a little bit further from this, we're going to focus now on Saturday, because we do have a cold front moving through that's going to be in association with this area low pressure moving off to the northeast. Now, the last couple of days, we were showing this low pressure being much further to the north. It is now, the latest model guidance has this a little bit further south, and what that does is it brings the best forcing a little bit further south. So now we're going to introduce the possibility for some isolated severe storms across the coverage area, and the best areas for those to happen, for that to happen, would be mainly north of the Mason-Dixon line. I don't think you're going to get too far south of it. I know the Storm Prediction Center had a marginal risk down here in these areas here, but and that's just because of the heating. But further north, we're going to have the warmth here ahead of this front here on Saturday. So we're still going to have a strong southerly flow. Very warm temperatures again here on Saturday. We're going to be doing a little more clouds here in the morning, and when these storms come in during the course of the afternoon hours, here's a look at early afternoon, and then by late afternoon, you're getting the storms going across, much of Pennsylvania at this point, just getting ready to head into New Jersey. Now, at this point here, you can see the heaviest rain is with the best forcing. Before, the best forcing is further north. Now the best forcing is like right in here, so that's now taking up part of our coverage area. So there is a risk for at least some isolated severe weather. We'll be talking about wind gusts. Damaging wind gusts will be the threat from this. Nothing else. Not looking at any tornado or hail possibilities. Just looking at least not from a severe standpoint with hail, but we're talking about just straight line winds as being the primary concern. Then this front moves through, and we have a lot colder air coming in here for Sunday. Now let's get over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. We're going to start this off at 7 a.m. on Saturday. This is going to change now over the next couple runs, but this is what we're looking at right now. And this is a look at 10 a.m. You can see a distinct line here moving across the state from west to east by the time we get to 1 p.m. That is getting over toward the eastern side of the state, and this line of storms will be accompanied by the gusty winds and the obviously thunderstorms with that. By the time we get to 4 p.m., it starts moving in and crossing over the Delaware and getting into New Jersey, and then finally it wraps up as this moves off the coast. So some residual rain behind here is shown, but I'm not really a fan of that. I don't know if we have any antifrontal rain behind this, but we'll see. Looks like it's just one main push of a line coming through. Maybe a few showers left over behind it, and that's it. But did want to draw attention to the low-level jet. This is what's going to be driving the winds. Very strong out ahead of this front. These are all showing winds that are about 50 to 55 knots, so definitely some very strong winds that will be able to be tapped into from the upper levels. That's why we can't rule out the possibility for severe weather. Because you only need to get to 58 miles per hour if we can start mixing some of that down to the ground from the 850 millibar level, which is up at about 5,000 feet or so, or just under. We can get some of that mixed down to the surface. Of course, you can have some wind gusts that are approaching severe, if not reaching severe criteria. So don't be surprised if you see a few severe thunderstorm warnings pop up along that line here during the day on Saturday. Going a little bit further from this, we do have high pressure moving in here on Sunday. We'll be breezy early. The isobars are going to be a little bit tightly packed together just early on. I think any breezy conditions are going to be favored in the morning rather than later, and then we move on in the afternoon. They become more tranquil as those isobars spread out and high pressure's off to our south. So we'll have a mostly sunny and breezy day, at least to start breezy on Sunday. Much colder, temperatures in the low to mid 40s for high, so quite a shock. Temperatures get back down to normal, are dropping about 30 degrees, so that's quite a difference from what you're going to be experiencing here on Saturday. And then we get to Monday, we turn mild again because high pressure is going to be off the eastern seaboard, so it's going to get a return flow again from the south or southwest. I do think we remain dry here. I see some forecasts out there from competitors and whatnot that have showers here on Monday. We don't have showers in the forecast for Monday at all. And Monday night, for that matter, here's Monday night also, nothing going on there. You do see this area of showers moving in from the west, however, that's going to come through here on Tuesday. Just generally light showers. You don't see a lot of heavier stuff here, just light showers coming through. And this is along the warm front ahead of this system. The next one that's going to come through is going to bring more showers and thunderstorms. We think here on Wednesday, this could be a more concentrated area of showers and thunderstorms, especially later in the day here and the evening here on Wednesday. And you can see that as shown here. So we'll re-examine this one. We get a little bit closer. Right now, we're focused on the first one. First one, of course, being this cold front coming through here on Saturday that will send those temperatures from the 70-degree mark or nearby the 70-degree mark down to near normal this time of year, which is low to mid-40s. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Markich. That is your outlook for February 24th, 2017. Have a great Friday.